It first surfaced in a dusty corner of a forgotten antique shop. Hidden beneath layers of grime and cobwebs, an oil painting depicting a serene countryside scene, an idyllic landscape, a farmer tending his fields, his wife and child nearby. A simple life captured in time, or so it seemed. The shopkeeper knew little about its origins, found it tucked away in the attic, covered in a thick black cloth, a note attached. "Beware its gaze," it warned. He dismissed it as an eccentric collector's whim. He cleaned the painting, revealing its true colors. He hung it in his shop, hoping to attract buyers. Unaware of the darkness he had invited in, the horrors it held, the painting sold quickly to a young art enthusiast, eager to adorn his home with this newfound treasure. He would soon learn some treasures are best left buried. Weeks passed. The idyllic scene remained unchanged, but then a shift, a subtle alteration, almost imperceptible at first. The farmer's hand, once pristine, now bore a gash, a single crimson line. Blood trickled down his fingers, staining the golden wheat a horrifying red. The young man at first doubted his eyes. Had it always been there, this mark of violence, this intrusion of horror? He checked the lighting, examined the canvas closely. No, this was new. A chill ran down his spine. He tried to rationalize, perhaps humidity, a crack in the paint. But deep down, a seed of unease had been planted. The painting, it seemed, had a life of its own, and it was changing. Days later, a news report sent a chill through the young man's bones. A local farmer, his hand mangled in a horrific threshing accident, dead. The resemblance to the painting was uncanny, too coincidental to ignore. The idyllic scene, once a source of peace, now filled him with dread. He couldn't shake the feeling that the painting was not merely reflecting reality, but shaping it. Was it a premonition, a curse? He tried to give the painting away, but no one wanted it. The news had spread. Whispers of the cursed artwork followed him wherever he went. He was trapped with a canvas that seemed to be a harbinger of doom. The young man wasn't the first victim of the painting's strange power. Its history, he discovered, was a long and tragic one. A string of owners who met untimely and gruesome ends. A wealthy merchant, depicted as a figure in the background, choked to death on a fishbone. A house fire, mirroring flames now licking at the edges of the painted farmhouse, claimed a family, each tragedy mirrored in the canvas, each brushstroke a premonition of suffering. The painting, it became clear, was not just reflecting tragedies, it was causing them, feeding on the life force of its owners, a parasite disguised as art. Driven to the brink, the young man sought answers. He delved into ancient texts, consulted with art historians and paranormal experts. He learned of a ritual, a way to seal the painting's power, to trap the darkness within its frame. He followed the ritual meticulously, his heart pounding with fear and anticipation. As the last words left his lips, the painting flickered. The figures within writhed in agony as if fighting against invisible bonds. He hid the painting, following the ritual's instructions, tucked away in a place where he hoped it would never be found, a forgotten corner of an abandoned church. The whereabouts of the painting remain a mystery to this day. Some dismiss the story as mere folklore, a cautionary tale spun to ward off evil, but others believe. They point to unexplained events in the church, cold spots, whispers of voices, glimpses of figures that vanish as quickly as they appear. The painting, they say, is still out there, its power contained but not destroyed, waiting for the day it will be discovered once more. And when it is, the cycle will begin again. A new owner, a new reflection of tragedy. Is the tale of the haunted painting fact or fiction? A warning or a challenge? One thing is certain, some mysteries are best left unsolved.
Subscribe my channel. 99.7% not subscribe. Please subscribe my channel.